Okay, so welcome back. My name's Dave, and this is Makarosati, my N-Skill layout. Today we're going to finish wiring this, the mill warehouse, and I've done the 4 doors, and I'm just going to do one light here on top of the entrance for rail cars. There's not much point in me showing you me putting in each individual light because it's just a rinse and repeat procedure. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this flashing LED that I got from Evans Design, and I'm going to drill a hole in the top here and feed it through, and then we're going to put a touch of super glue on it, and we'll see if everything works. So, first things first, if you're going to play around with 3-volt power, get yourself a multimeter. I successfully burned out, I think in the last half hour, 6 or 7 LEDs because the power source that I was using is too powerful for them. It is set at 3.34 volts, but for some reason even that is too much for these little LEDs that they got all the way from China. So what you really need to do, and I want to thank somebody here, I don't know what the real name is, I just know that his YouTube name is NEOC03 or 03. Last week I complained about how bright these were here, and he sent me a note, comment that said, well, you could put some resistors on that. And I said, okay, do I have any resistors? Well, fortunately, I have all of these. So after half an hour of burning out bulbs, my brain kicked in and said, well, maybe they need a resistor just so they don't burn out. So what I've done is on my big power supply, which is way over there, I had to run a wire on the floor to get to it. What I did was, I'll show you in a second here, I'm just going to get this out of the way, is I clamped a resistor. Is there a better shot for this? Let me just see if I can get 6 to come on here, and we'll 6 and fade. There we go. So I've got a resistor here. I'll put my hand in front of it so you can see it. And I've got it on the black lead of the power supply. And I'm going to grab. Okay, I got. Let me see. I got yellow ones here. I think. They say it says yellow on the package. I don't know if it is yellow or not. Anyway, one LED, and these things are micro small. Like the drill bit is 1 millimeter for these things. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to demonstrate burning out an LED. First, I'm going to show you that this LED actually works. And if it doesn't work, I'm going to be annoyed. I would use fouler language than that, but I know that it's not polite on YouTube. So now I'm going to, and I have a light that is, I don't know if you can see, could you see that? What if I come up here and do this? There's a little yellow light there. Is my fingers in the way? Might be. Hold on. There. There's a little yellow light there. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to, and this is where it'll all go wrong. I'm sorry. If this thing doesn't burn out, I'll be more than annoyed with myself. So that goes there. take this, go to the black lead. Where are you? And bingo. And the heat from my power supply, my big power supply, has actually melted and separated the LED wires completely from the LED itself. In fact, I don't even, is the LED on the end of this line? It is on the end of this one here. It has just burned right through that. So my suggestion for you is, I'm going to just throw these wires in the garbage here. Get yourself some resistors. Now these resistors are 1K ohm, half watt, 6%, and there's 100 of them in here. And I'm never going to hook up the cheap Japanese, or not Japanese, sorry to say that, the cheap Chinese LEDs without making sure that I have a resistor on the big power supply, because it's just a waste of money and time and energy and frustration. So for all of you out there who are not electricians like me and know nothing about this stuff, be careful. And I would suggest always having a resistor on one of the leads that's coming out of your power supply, if it's a plug-in power supply, to see if it's the voltage or whatever. I don't know how these things work. Somebody might want to enlighten me in the comments, but anyway, I know that they absolutely do work. And I already used them on the green LEDs because they were way too bright. So with the resistor in place, it dropped the it dropped down the whatever it drops down, voltage, resistance, I don't know. I have no idea. Like I say, I am not an electrician. So let's just move on and get this last red light in place. And I'm going to use my Arrowmax USB modeler's drill. And I'm going to, I'm a little OCD, so we're just going to measure this opening and find out where center is. I'm going to take the calipers, measure the opening. And so there, it's almost 30, so I'm going to set this at 15. 15, close enough. A couple of thousand somewhere won't make any difference. Now, I'm going to take a pencil and make a mark. Now the nice thing, the thing about the Evans LEDs, they are carefully labeled that they are 5 to 12 volts, so you don't really need to worry about a 3-volt power supply. But obviously you do if you're using a big honking thing that plugs into the wall. Okay, I got to power this drill up. Now this was a Kickstarter, this drill, and it comes with a bunch of bits, and so I think if you go, you can find it if you. I'll put a link in the okay. I'm going to spin the other way, and one more time, and it stops. Now, the thing about this LED light that I bought from Evans is that it is a flashing light. And so it has the flashing circuit on the end of the, well, halfway through the wiring harness for it. And so you'd have to drill a 1/2 inch or a 1/4 inch hole to feed it through from the front if you were trying to put it in place. But if you can fish your wires through, you can fish your wires through and get this working. Now I'm going to block this for a second with my big magnifier, because even I usually wear glasses and I don't need them to see close. So I'm going to, how are we going to do this? Okay, first things first, I see that it will need to be scraped, and I'm going to just put the knife in here and do that. And now I'm going to turn this, and I'm going to try and feed it through. Hold on. Not the easiest thing to do. Trying not to damage the building. Okay, so there it is. That's turned sideways. Well done. And you can see why I didn't, I wasn't going to do hold on. Where are they? I've started to clean up, and I've been putting things all over the place, and I can't find them. Oh, I know where they are. Bingo. Tweezer time. This old brain doesn't kick in all the time. And having shaky hands doesn't help either. Oh, why aren't, oh, that's why. Is there another pair in here? Yes, there is. And are they better tip? Yes, they're a better tip. Okay. You see what I mean? This is that you would think putting a little tiny bulb into inside a building would be super easy. Almost had it there. I'm going to check and see that I've got it. Ah, that might be the reason. Okay, I'll try it again here. This pair of tweezers made it. All sorts of things are running through my head right now, and I can't say a single one of them out loud because I'd be offending half of you. I know. You ever want to? Oh, hold on! Come on! Come on! Come on! I was about to say this is going to be a short video, but it never is. It never is. God almighty. And if this doesn't work, I'm going to put a bigger drill bit in the machine, and we'll figure something out else. Okay, that's what I'm doing. I'm not going to fight with this any longer. It needs to be a little bit bigger. It was easier putting the drill bits, the green lights in. So that is 1. This is what, 1.2? Yeah, this is 1.2. Let's see if this makes any difference at all. One more attempt at this before I stop the video, do it, and then come back and show you what it looks like. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, excuse my language. Okay, we're going to stop the video. And I'll come back in a second or two with the damn light installed. Well, we're back. You don't want to know how much of grief I've gone through. I didn't burn out. I broke 2 of the Evans flashing ones. So I have none left. But I do have red ones, but they are the Chinese ones, and they needed resistors on them, so now they got the resistors on them. And we're about to take the hot glue gun and glue these distribution blocks into the model itself. And then, what the heck happened there? Anyway, I'll fix that in a minute. So let's just get at it, because what am I got here? Okay, hold on. Be so careful. I got so many damn wires here. And I'm going to break one for sure, which I think I just did. There's the black one. No? Oh, what's this one? Oh, I see it. 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 Okay, we're going to do a quick bit of soldering here. Just let me grab my little soldering iron here and we'll quickly get this fixed. Press the button, let it get up to temp. God, you see how old 70-something years is? I'll let that cool. I'm not going to tug on it until it changes color. Bingo. Okay. Lord have mercy. But now that I've done that, I'm going to do something that I was going to do earlier and I forgot to do. I've got two resistors here and they're sitting out in the open. And I don't want them somehow touching each other and blowing everything up and me having to start this whole project over again. So I'm going to put some shrink wrap around them. And that just broke the solder. Okay, let's try it again, David. Where's my little soldering stand? See what I mean? Nothing goes to plan on these things. Everything's an experiment. You think you're ahead and winning. And then all of a sudden, the world decides to make you miserable. Okay. I gotta swing this light over top here, sorry. And I'm going to try and turn it away from the camera so it's not blasting in. And where is there another? Okay, that's fine. Get those wires lined up. Grab this again. I'm going to grab some solder. And of course, my soldering skills leave a lot to be desired. Okay. A little bit more solder here. These wires, these Chinese things, are thinner than a human hair. I'm going to try something. I'm sure you're all laughing at me. And I've got to be so careful that I don't pull on this wire so much that I end up I'm going to wrap it around and then see if I can get the solder to stick. See if that worked. Still loose. Let's see if that works. Well, it does not want to solder. If anybody knows somewhere where I can go and learn how to do this properly, tell me. Let's see if that makes any difference. That was liquid flux. Bingo. Well, another fight. Whoa, that was not too smart, was it? Yeah. Did that hit the floor, or is it just underneath something here? Well, I'm going to grab another one. Where did I put the box? Here it is. Let's see. Will that go over top of that? And it will. But I got to be careful here because I don't want to. There we go. That's good. Oh. All right, let's finish this up and show you what it looks like. So, that one goes in. No, David, that one doesn't go in there. That one goes there. You can tell when I'm pissed off because I use my full name. And the black goes in there, and that closes off. And now, we are going to glue those in, and Lord love us, let's hope it all works. So, got the black lead, I got a glue gun, I got some glue on the little clip that holds the bus. And I stick it in here. like this. And now we got the red lead. Same thing again. A good dab of liquid adhesive here, hot melted liquid adhesive, and now we're going to that's it, stuck in there. So that's all nice and tidy now. And red to red. And black to black. And for some reason our little red light is not laying up. And I wonder why. Okay, I'm going to call it quits here because this is getting to be ridiculous. And I'll work on this on my own time. But anyway, you can see, I'll just switch this. I want to prove that I actually did get something to work. What the heck happened there? There is always something. I don't know about. Some days everything goes right, and other days it's just a pain in the derriere. Now, let's see. There's 6, there's 1, there's 7. That's what I want. I want 7. So I'll just go and focus that, and then we'll call it quits. Cause is that in focus? Doesn't look like it. The one thing about these Lumix cameras, there we go. So that was just an episode of frustration. But anyway, we have the green lights across the front. We have the lights inside the bay for the rail cars, the box cars, to offload and load into the warehouse. So we'll call it quits there. I'll have to redo all the red light again. I'm not going to waste any more of your time. So I want to thank you for watching. I want to thank you for watching. I want to thank you for watching me mess it up completely. And as always, take care of yourself, take care of your family, and remember, it's your world and you can build it any way you want, and it comes with a lot of frustration. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.